as you may have guessed, Thursday Club have now joined Pooky. So today I'm going to take you through kind of my first-hand experience of the platform, an honest, open review around what I think from it in terms of someone who's just joined the platform, just got their first balls, trying to navigate my way around, what I think is great, what I think maybe I'd change, just general feelings. This is brand new to me. It's brand new to Thursday Club boys. So please do share your thoughts on comments in terms of what you think of this, but also just general feelings towards Pooky. Keep it nice. I met one of the guys yesterday, Nick, great guy, great team behind it. I'm already a huge fan of the company itself in terms of direction it's going. I can only see them growing from strength to strength, and I've seen them being part of many of these types of startup platforms, particularly in the Web3 sports domain. And Pooky currently ticks all the boxes for me in terms of strategy and business model. Now it's all about gameplay. So I'm going to be getting stuck into it a little bit now, just having a little mess around, a little play. First thoughts, impressions, what I like, what I don't like. And I'm going to try and have a little play. We've obviously got the Champions League coming up this week, so I know the deadline is today, which is why I'm trying to get this one out there in time. Again, let me know what you think of my predictions, and let's get going. So if I share my screen, the power of stickers. Unleash the power of stickers. So the first thing you do, your landing space that you jump onto right at the beginning, you've got the power of stickers, which is obviously their new, I guess this is like the latest announcements, let's say. So they've obviously just released their sticker options. Enables you to upgrade and boost your Pokeballs, discover the first selection stickers, and take your game to the next level. So I don't know exactly what they do other than upgrading your percentages. Again, this is new to me. I'm not going to be giving any advice. I'm just going to have a little navigation of the home screen for those mainly that have not given it a go yet and are considering it and just want to know what it looks like, what you do. So if you want insight into the actual platform itself, the company, gameplay, etc., check out my interview with Nick from Pooky yesterday. Links in the description, or find it on our Thursday Club Twitter or YouTube page. And this is kind of the second set of the series. Boys just going to be getting stuck into it, giving it a go and having a bit of fun. So I'm going to ignore stickers for now because I just want to get going, really. I think from the first page, obviously you can see you can play, which is what we're on now, collection, which I presume shows what I've got, and the marketplace to buy. So if I were to try and, I guess I need to know what I've got available to me. I've had one quick go on this prior today. So I know I've got a common ball and a rookie ball. So the rookie ball is what I started off with right at the beginning when I first signed up and had a little play with it. And off the back of my discussion yesterday with Nick, I decided actually I want to get stuck in properly and give it a go with the common ball. So common ball is like, again, if you're a so rare player, the equivalent of a limited, I'd say, in terms of play. I had no kind of say in what I got. It's around $23 off the top of my head. Don't quote me. But it's a random ball you get given, and I was awarded Torino White. So by Torino White, it's Torino. They just haven't got the licenses. Those of you who played Pro Evo years back probably remember they did the same. Manchester Red being an example. I expect they'd be similar on here. Doesn't concern me. Licenses cost. They need to start somewhere. So Torino in the Italian League. I can see I get 10% bonus for the Italian League, 20% for Torino playing and winning. And then going by my percentages here, it looks like 8% home win, 9 draw, 8 away, 6 over 2.5 goals, 12 under 2.5 goals, and 7% score correct. So with the ball I've been randomly given, I guess I'm going to focus on the Italian League, so I'll get the extra 10%, which is probably where my edge is at. I'm assuming that it's competitive enough that that's worth doing. And then I'll get my biggest bonus currently from under 2.5 goals. That works for me. The Italian League's pretty tight. I don't know how good Torino are in terms of defence. I know they're not the best Italian team, but I'm hoping they're fairly tight. I'll have a little research after. If I can, I'll be building that 12%. What I do know is as you work your way through the experience and play, you can then boost these levels up. So it makes sense to focus, I think, this is just my first thoughts on strategy, on if you've already got kind of a core element of your team in terms of strength, i.e. 2.5 under 2.5 goals being 12%. I'm going to try and build that one up unless Torino ship goals all day. Torino terribly defensively. I might just leave that alone and then go for maybe adding on either home, away, or draw. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I can see I've got my experience here, which I haven't done anything with yet. And then my pressure, which is 100. I don't know what that means yet. We'll find out as we go. Like any platform, there's lots of things that you work out as you play. It is an NFT. I've seen it on my OpenSea and on my MetaMask account. So Sequence is what most people use, I think, up here, up in the wallet. So most people probably use Sequence. I had a MetaMask wallet from Historic Play. If you do have that, it's super simple. Just connect it in the top right-hand corner. You'll see what looks like a jigsaw piece, and it's your extensions. You should be able to just put your MetaMask extension in there, and it's super, super simple. Hit me up if you want any advice on that. So yeah, that's just general look at my ball at the minute. I know that the reason I've got that ball was because if I only owned the basic, I think they're called basic ball. Let me have a look what I've got first of all. If I only owned the rookie ball, I know I could only play like the lower level comps, and it seems like it's quite hard to win anything on there. I think it's top 5 Nick quoted to me that you need to hit in order to get anything paid out on that. So yeah, fun, as an intro. Had a couple of goes and went, actually, I want to get stuck into this and play properly. So got my common ball. It's Torino. I'm gonna have a little play. We'll ignore marketplace for now. So you've got your leagues pro at the top, which I can now do. There's your basic league, which you can start on. By all means, give that a go first. Decide what you want to do. I thought for $23 entry to the second level up is not bad at all. So lots of leagues on here: US, Brazilian, Argentina, English, French, European, Euro 2024. Sorry, Japanese, Spanish, Italian, German, the World Cup in the future, Europa, and Champions League. So plenty of options. I guess it makes sense for me to be looking at the Italian league, but then I'm also aware that we've got the Champions League coming up this week, and actually I just want to have a play. So normally I'd go on Italian league if I was focusing on one of the core leagues, but because it's Champions League, I'm going to have a proper play. More for the experience, get used to the game, and because I want to watch the football. So clicking on to the Champions League takes me to this page: match day 1, match day 2. Match day 1, September 19th, starts in 3 hours, 59 minutes, which is perfect. So I'm going to get straight into that one. What have we got on here? So we've got Young Boys, Leipzig, predict now, Milan, Newcastle, Shakhtar Porto, Lazio Atletico, Barca Antwerp, PSG Dortmund, Man City, Srejana, or however you say that, and Feyenoord, Celtic, Mon the Hoops, as Quinny says. Wow, I guess we'll start from the top. So one thing I do know, having played on with my the first ball you get right at the start, is this energy gets used up every time you do a score, predict a score. So you lose 10 energy. Therefore, I got 107 total energy. I know I've only got a maximum of 10 predictions. There are 3, 6, 7, 8 here, so I can play all games, which gives me a chance of getting on that leaderboard, I hope. So, first game, Leipzig Young Boys. Obviously, being Swiss, part of me wants to go for Young Boys, although Young Boys are actually the team that keep beating my beloved Basel. So, yeah, do I back the Swiss team even though they keep dicking my actual team? They're actually quite a good side, and they play on an artificial pitch, which often catches teams out, but Leipzig are also good. I think there's going to be goals in this game. I'm going to go 2-2, which goes against my under 2.5 goals, but I just think this game's got goals in it. I've got a feeling. So I'm going to set my prediction. What does it do? I don't know what the pressure thing means. Base points 260, boosted to 307. So my 2-2 is worth 260, 307 with my bonus scores, which is if I get the exact score, a draw, and over 2.5 goals. So it's not obviously my strongest combination. Strongest combination would have been having under 2.5 goals. So maybe going for a 1-1. Maybe we should be greedy. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go 1-1 and give myself a chance of actually getting somewhere. Boosted score 224. Why not? An extra 20 odd points. Watch the 2-2 come rolling in. This would probably be my first tip when I start doing it. Don't be greedy. I'm being greedy. I'm going for the win. So Milan, Newcastle. Can we stand at 2.5 goals in this game? I think we can. Milan are tight. Newcastle are decent, but not world beaters. I'm going to go. Do you want 0-0 or 1-1? Do you know what? I think Milan. I think Milan will get one. Will Newcastle score? I'm going to go 1-0. I'm going to say a Milan win. Tight game. Milan win at home. 202 points. Then we've got Shakhtar Porto. So Shakhtar Porto. Shakhtar at home. Normally I'd go for Porto in this fixture. I think Shakhtar might be able to drag out a 1-1 out of this result, which again plays to my strengths of this ball. So that's what I'm going to do. So, where are we now? Next up, we've got Dortmund PSG. This is actually quite fun. I don't know if it's fun to watch, but I'm actually already enjoying it. PSG Dortmund. PSG, should they win it? They're all over the shop, aren't they? They're going to score. They're probably going to score 2 at home. Dortmund are also going to score 1 or 2. I do rate Dortmund, especially with Bellingham. I'm going to go for the 2-2 here, which goes against the strength of my team slightly, my ball. But I've got a feeling that's going to be a draw, so let's leave that one in there. In fact, I've got more points for that. Maybe it's because of the extra goals. So Barcelona, Antwerp. Barca should win this fairly convincingly. I think Lewandowski will get 3. I'm going for that. I'm ignoring my ball just because I'm fairly confident on the win/score. Lazio, Atletico. This is a bit more of a difficult one to call. Atletico are well-drilled setup by Simeone, especially when they are away. A bit like Mourinho, knows what needs to get done. I'm going to go for could be a 0-0 even, but I'm going to go for a 1-1. I think it's going to be a tight affair. In fact, no, I'm not. I'm going to go 1-0 Atletico. I think I'm going to sneak it. But I don't think it's going to be a big, a large or goal fest. What am I going to call it? Don't know what I'm trying to say. Nonsense. Here we go. Speaking of don't know what I'm going to say. Man City v Srajena Zrajecka. Don't know where they're from, so that doesn't help. I think Poland, I'm guessing. Don't know. Maybe Pavel can share with me how I'd say that. Man City will have a strong side, whatever. I'm still trying to work out if my boy Manuel Akanji will play for my So-Red team. Not that this is So-Red specific, but you just never know with Pep. But what you do know is they should convincingly win. I'm going to go 3-4 goals. 4 goals. I don't think they're going to concede with any. Does that play to my team? Meh, not really. To my ball, sorry. But again, I think Man City will take it. Finally, final Celtic. Celtic, I tell you what, I think this could be a 1-1. Celtic have got it in them to get good results, especially in Europe. Back the boys. 1-1 is in. Keeps the score low as well. So that's all the scores that are in. Easy as that. One of my favorite things about this platform already is how simple it can be. I could have done that in like a minute. I spoke kind of what I was going for and took a little bit extra time, but I like the fact you take as long or as little as you like and get them in. I can change them if I need to, I assume, but I'm happy with them. Something happened while I was doing that. My energy got refilled to 100%, so that must be an old message, so we'll leave it on alone. So yeah, I think that's about it. We didn't click on Marketplace earlier. Let's see what's going on in the Marketplace. Build your prediction strategy. Okay, so this way you can buy your stickers. Oh, and it looks like there's a big Pooky ball drop coming in just over 7 minutes. So what is available? Starting at $24 worth. And you've got, they're all sold out by the looks of it. So you've got your commons, rares, epics, and legendaries. Although I say that, in 7 minutes they are dropping. Interesting. Do we buy another ball? The wife is out. Maybe we do. Anyway, it's for another time. Thank you for joining me for kind of first impressions intro on Pooky. Because to me, that is the beauty of Pooky. It's something I can pick up and play alongside all the other things I do. I'm a super busy dad as well. So like I already struggle with work and So-Red and all the other commitments I do. So for me, Pooky is like a really nice, welcome addition. I can already see it fills that gap for those that like to put the put the football accumulators on at the weekend. And I can already see that I'm going to be starting a group with my boys and probably having a little bit of banter in terms of who's getting the best scores, who's closest, who's furthest away. So yeah, just a really nice welcome addition. This is literally a quick intro to it, or my intro to it, my first experience. So things may change. Is there anything I don't like about it so far? Landing screen, not that great, I guess. It's all right, but it's building. I've been on far less intuitive, so actually it's not a massive moan from me. In fact, they're probably doing pretty well, to be fair. So yeah, nothing so far. Getting the money, getting my money in, buying the ball. Nothing I've done has been taxing, and setting teams, which is the important bit. Actually playing it is so easy. So massive thumbs up from me in terms of first user experience on the platform. Let me know what your experience has been like. Let me know how you're finding it. Again, tell me how you're getting on. Feel free to take the mick out of my scores as they fly in and come out wildly off. And again, I know nothing around strategy or kind of the longer term play of this game. So I'd love to kind of hear about kind of strategies that are out there, what you guys are doing to hit those big points and earn that Matic. I saw big up to Simply Alex, who actually won this week. So great. If you haven't seen him, I'm sure you have. But he's got great content right across So Rare and multiple platforms, and now Pooky as well. He actually was the guy that got me first into Pooky or looking into it. So yeah, hit him up for sure because he's miles ahead of the most with content, with how-tos, and now backing it up with his performance. So well done, Alex. Massive kudos to your performance this week, and I look forward to Thursday Club chasing your tail. See you all soon.